easy. We can do that one, no problem. We've got 2 contracts over here and then the one here. Okay. Oh, we've got one up here as well. Okay. Alright. Ooh, my leap suspensor's getting low on durability. But standing for Atreides has massively increased. So that's good. Right. Let's go and see if we can find more iron. Now, if I remember, there was a bunch of iron off this way. It's a big old base. Look at this bad boy. So yeah, I'm sure there was iron over this way. Somebody's building on it. Did I go the right way? I don't know, there's some iron here. So let's take that. And the other thing we're going to want is we're going to want the better color ray, right? Yeah, I want to come around this way. That'll cost me cobalt paste. But that's why I really want to get the buggy. Get the buggy, and then we can just load up on cobalt paste and build all the stuff we want that we've been struggling to get. Some more. Where are we? There's a lot of bases here. This one looks abandoned. Copper. There was more iron around the trade posts, and I'm seeing, but it's all copper and granite. Ah, look, there's 2 big iron nodes up there. Look. Fly! There we go. Yeah, really getting the hang of the old sugar wire claw and the suspensor belt. But I am going to have to watch the durability. I do need to repair it. Or ideally we get to a Mark III, but again, I don't want to use that cobalt paste quite yet. Buggy's going to be more important for sustaining the cobalt paste, so it's kind of like suffer a little bit to get something that will make the farming 10 times easier. I only need one more. One more, ladies and gentlemen. One more. There's one. Bosh. It also makes getting all this iron and stuff easier. Like, getting the buggy's just going to make farming ore in general just 10 times easier. This is where we just nearly died to the worm. Fortunately, we're going downhill this time rather than up. There he is, Des Shai-Halud. But we're safe. There's no way he's going to catch us going that way. It's going the other way. We've got to go up that hill is the problem. Nice. Right, iron. What can we make in steel? We can actually make all of it in steel, right? So that'll give us 77. 77 steel. How are we doing? We need... So it'll give us 77, and we currently have 97. We need 235, so yeah, we need more iron. Way more iron. We need to do like that again, at least, because that's 97, 167, 174. So another full, we need another full set of iron farming. Looks like we've got at least most of the carbon that we're going to need. I'm going to go back where we were. There was a nice little route there, and there was quite a lot of iron in and around the rocks on this right-hand side. So, and the respawn rates are pretty decent. Start here. There we go. No, I thought that was iron there then. There's some iron. I don't see many buggies tooling around. Is it just people don't get them, or like... Oh, hello. I see sandbikes and that rolling around, but I don't see any buggies really. Which I'm surprised at. Maybe just because the low-level area that we're in. And there's some huge bases though. You'd expect those huge bases to be supported with buggies. Not gonna lie. Yeah, look at this. This is a really good route here actually that we can follow around. And we're already nearly full, so I just need one more. One more. One more? Can you give me one more? No. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. That's right, there should be the one at the back of my base, so we should be able to fill up on that. So we got a Coriolis storm that's inbound at some point. I'm sure there was some iron over here. There it is. Cool. So it says now it's 104. 136. We've got 114 steel, so that's still not enough, right? Because unless we've got some in a box. We're making 114, and we've got another 104, so that's 218. It's only showing up 97. Do we have 97 in a box? That's the question. None in there. I want to know where it's counting it from. Yeah, we've got 97 in here, so we have enough. We have enough. So if I go and take out... I know, because they're not made yet, right? So 90... Yes, these are being made. Okay. And this is still being made. So we got a long time for this to cook. We got a long time for that to cook. Right. So let's just check where we are. So We're going to be good for water. We're going to be good for steel. We've got plenty of that. We're going to be good for the cobalt paste. We should be good for the armor plating. We should be on track. That's good. That is good. What we are going to need is to get more blood. So, what should we do? Should we go and do this contract over here? Because that should be easy enough to do. And then on the way back, we can come over and we can probably come across and do that one, the Mobula gang base. Let's go and do that. Let's go and do that, shall we? And with it, we should be able to get 3 blood bags worth. Okay, that's fine. Did I have marked. I did mark it. Okay, good. We've got to do this bloody track again. Alright, let's go. Make sure we made it, so I pushed the engine a little bit, but okay. This guy's got flower sand literally outside his base. Doesn't get any nicer than that. Worm alert. Yeah, I know. There's definitely... he's definitely floating around. There, you can see like he's pushing the sand. Okay. Locate the Kirab Samuta Den. Okay. Find records of... Okay. So we're in this place again. Roger that. No problemo. Okay.
Someone's here.
Ooh, you're not wrong. Sweet. Excellent. Right, we need to get the keys. Nice. I mean, the spit dart's working well for me, I'm not going to lie.
Who's that?
When I can aim, like, you know, aiming is pretty important. We are getting some good blood. Gonna need that to replenish all the water we've been spending on mats. Sniper stealth. Well, I am playing Mentat, which I guess is kind of that class. The thing with this is that normally you struggle with people with shields, and I've been doing way better against people with shields by using the sniper because it poisons them. So while it doesn't do that much damage to them initially, if you can take them at range, you can keep shooting at them, and the poison eventually kills them, and that seems to be working well against the shielded people who I really struggled with before. So it's definitely working better for me, but I am all my skill points that I can in combat are put into range combat. So there's no melee here is when I have to. Man, and we're already full on blood. That's amazing.
Who's that? Somebody.
Now that is what you call waste no ammo. Triple shot, one kill. Full mag. Oh yeah, I'm full on blood, so that was awesome. They just got, they didn't even know I hit them, literally. To the point where they didn't even have their shields on. That's why we took them down so quick. So you can take the melee shield people down from range. If you can see them far enough away, you can shoot them and headshot them before they put their shields on.
I see someone.
Okay, you're dead. Now there's more people here than I thought. Oh, I see you. Is that it, or is there someone else? No, got them all. Nice. And that's what we came for. Deliver the trade logs. Cool. And we're done. Well, we're done in there at least. So, what's this one we're doing next? We're doing calculate calamities. So, journey, mentat, track. Jesus, what was that journey? Enter the base, search for information about other bases, find the Mobula gangs, the Mimic film, deliver the Mimic film to Zane in Arrakis. Okay. I'm hoping that's going to give us the level 2 mentat then. We can start pushing our headshot damage up a bit. Nice, well that's done. How are we doing? We got loads of weight we can carry, but not huge amounts of space. That's fine, right? So what I need is